Hello, and welcome to ABVA News at 9. We'll be your hosts tonight. I'm Valerie Higgins.
And I'm William Dufault.
Now, let's get started on our stories for tonight. For our first segment, mental health on a national level. In the U.S., 1 in 5 adults experience mental illness in a given year. 56% of American adults with a mental illness do not receive help for their illnesses, and about 20% of individuals reporting unmet needs are actively seeking help, though they continue to find that their needs are unmet. Across the country, there are several systemic barriers to accessing care that exclude and marginalize individuals with a great need. These barriers can include poor insurance or none at all, not enough available treatment providers, not enough available treatment types, and insufficient finances to cover costs. So folks, in conclusion, try to do what's best for you and get the help you need, even if it seems hard to find.
And now we turn over to the local news right here in New Hampshire. According to the NIH, New Hampshire is the second highest rate of opioid-related overdose deaths in the country, with 35.8 deaths per 100,000 people. That's nearly 3 times higher than the national rate of 13.3 deaths per 100,000 people. This increase was mainly driven by the number of deaths related to synthetic opioids. Number 1 was West Virginia, with 43.4 deaths per 100,000 people. Back to you, Val.
Thanks, Bill. It seems everyone is able to acknowledge the need for more money to repair and build roads and bridges nationwide. What can Congress not agree on? How to pay for it. In consideration is a hike in the federal gas tax planned to support the Highway Trust Fund. Backing this raise is the argument that it'll save money on car repairs over time as road conditions improve. Politicians fear, however, if a bill is passed, voters will blame higher taxes anytime prices at the pump fluctuate. Faced with the standstill of Congress, 28 states have already begun raising taxes on their own. But since this is only one proposed option and Congress is still deeply divided, don't count on any major infrastructure bills in the near future, and watch out for those potholes. Now to Bill with a story on school safety in New Hampshire.
Thanks, Val. Last week, Governor Sununu unveiled a website for the School Safety Preparedness Task Force, which he had announced plans for during the wake of the Parkland school shooting last year. The group tasked with creating a site spent over 1,000 hours researching and discussing school safety issues in order to make sure the information is thorough and accurate. Governor Sununu said that one of the website's recommendations to help school districts pay for building security upgrades is nearing completion. Over 400 schools are participating. Perry Plumer, the task force chairman and director of New Hampshire Homeland Security Emergency Management, said that users will be able to use the database to search for the best practices to act out during the emergency situation.
And that's all we have for you tonight, folks. Tune in tomorrow to ABVA News at 9 for all your local and national news needs.
We keep reporting and you keep learning. Good night.